Hello and welcome back to a spicy episode of Battleborn. Not sure why it's spicy, but take my word on this one. It's been a while since I last recorded, at least live commentary. I've been fucking working my ass off recording audio and video for my scripted stuff, with like some of the most work I've put into editing in any videos for like the 4 videos I think that go up this month, although I think one of them might go up next month. I put a ton of fucking work into, like, possibly an unhealthy amount, because I have the second part of my Lovecraft videos, where I take a look at the new game that's coming out, and then there's the Eldred lore for Battleborn. If you watch my Battleborn stuff, or like Battleborn, you probably know about my lore series. I put up the first episode a while ago, just taking a look at the universe itself on a broader spectrum. But the second episode that should be going up, I think like in a week or so from this recording, we'll be talking about the Eldred. And also, I think next month, the Rogues should be up, because I have the script written. I just need to record video, record my audio, and edit it all together, which is in of itself going to take a lot, especially because I'm on a deadline, because I need to get that all done before I head out, because I will not have my beefy computer to make videos or edit on the go. So I'm trying to get that all done. I think, oh god, I don't even know the dates off the top of my head. I actually keep track of all of my videos, like when they're supposed to go up, what they're about, where they are in production. I have a spreadsheet of all that shit, and where I keep all my scripts, so it's a lot to keep track of, but I have to get it done because I want to keep to a regular upload schedule. I set myself that goal of the Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing, and so I'm sticking with it, because I want to make this look as legit as possible and do things legit and properly, which I think I've been doing an okay job of so far. I keep forgetting I'm not Pendles, so I'm acting like I'm invisible, but I am 100% not. To be fair, that is kind of a hilarious image of just Oscar Mike running around thinking he's invisible, and the Thralls just being like, what the fuck is this idiot doing? Although that can probably be said of most things Oscar Mike does. He's not the brightest of... I was gonna say he's not even the brightest of clones, but like, I'm not sure about the other clones' intelligence. We never really get a good grasp on it. And that's coming from someone who's been digging into lore, because I just finished writing the Rogues lore script, so I was taking a tiny break, but I recently started reading through all the UPR entries, because they're going to be our next episode. Because with Ernest on the way, I'll be able to write about him and get that all wrapped up. And it depends, after that, it depends on which character gets announced next, honestly. I made a video about that. That should be going up actually the day after I'm recording this. It's scheduled to go up already. It's all edited and stuff. And that's another video that I worked my ass off on. So I'm proud of how that turned out. I'm proud of how all those videos turned out. But yeah, that video goes up tomorrow, so I'm free to talk about it. But I'm pretty sure I already know who one of the Battleborn is. I'm just going to call her Empress Lenore, because that's the theory I like the most in that video. Even if it's not, I'm just going to call her Empress Lenore. But whether she's next or Nova is next, because we all fucking know it's going to be Nova, is the LLC Battleborn that they're going to add. Because, I mean, it looks like a robot suit, and there's the line in the Saboteur that always plays about, are you going to put me in the robot suit, Cleese, are you? So, like, there's no doubt in my mind that it's going to be Nova. As for the Generate, I'd like to think it's going to be Empress Lenore, and I hope it is, but I'm just, like, I'm not sure. Who knows? We'll see. But I hope it's Lenore. Fuck. I'm getting distracted. Because now I'm thinking about, oh shit, did I edit that right? Because, like, I think I mentioned it briefly, but the Lovecraft video I made, the second part, has been through like 4 different iterations. The lore video, I was lucky enough to actually like sit down and think about it and plan ahead of what I wanted to do, how I wanted to present it. And I'm really happy with how that turned out. Because, I mean, the first thought would basically be having it look like a fucking slideshow, which I'm not about. So with the use of some overlays and some gameplay, including some garbage Thorn gameplay, because I have not played Thorn since the beta, and even then she was the first character I played for 1 match. So, not the most adept Thorn player, but I managed. It's funny because of course the match, as soon as I stopped recording, and this is all bot matches, so it means very little. I went like 37-1, I think. But of course I couldn't get that in the actual footage I recorded and used in the video. That would be too convenient and too awesome and make me look too good. But then again, it's okay if I don't look great all the time. Gotta stay humble. Because I am in a very humble position right now. I am at a low subscriber count, and my success literally depends on my viewers and subscribers. As it does with all YouTubers. Although I'm not sure, like, someone referred to me as a YouTuber the other day, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because on one hand, it's like, oh cool, I'm recognized as this. But like at the same time, like, I am... Well, I think I have the mindset and goals of one. I'm definitely not there. I'm definitely not a YouTuber yet. Who knows? Maybe I will be. I'd like to be one day because making videos is something I genuinely enjoy and the work format fits me perfectly. Because as someone who's worked a lot of long-hour, miserable jobs, it doesn't work. I can't just sit there and stand around doing nothing and then doing fucking hours of work and not have the liberty to do, like, relax while I'm doing nothing. So that's why I love the video format, is because I can do tons of work in one go, but then I can also just, like, sit back and chill the fuck out so I can calm the fuck down. Because that much work gets stressful. Because, like, I'm probably overthinking it to people who don't know what I do, but, like, just those few videos that I have to make this month, the scripted ones, are just like so much work goes into those. So like every time I get a comment or a like, it just fucking means the world to me. And what's worse is I'm actually, by getting better at this whole thing, I make more work for myself. Because before, my editing was kind of minimal, because I didn't have a good grasp on it. I thought I did, but I really didn't. So I did what I could, and that came out like that. But as I've done more and like actually learned what I'm doing, it's gotten worse and more work for me because I actually have to put in a lot more work into the editing.
You'll find the first mechanism just up ahead.
But I digress. Those scripted videos, so it should be those 4, one of which is out at the time of recording, and I think the rest, at least 1 or 2 more, should be out by the time this goes up. Those will probably be all for scripted videos until I get back. Just because, like I said, those take a lot of work, and I won't be able to do all that on the way. Hopefully I'll be able to get some writing in during the move, so I can get right back into the flow of things when I get back. But there's probably going to be a lot of Battleborn, because I fucking love it, and it's fun and easy to record for me, even live, which I'm still getting the hang of. 4 years is a long time to get rusty, but I want to stop talking about the 4 years because I keep leaning on it and I can't, because, like, excuses only last so long. And here comes the throw. Oh, it's a bone crusher this time. I've almost always had it be a enforcer. But let's fucking airstrike this fucker. One of the reasons I'm playing Oscar Mike is because A, it's the last day of the double XP weekend. B, he's just fun to play. And C, because Arendi is garbage, so I feel obligated to cover them with a hero who's easy to play. And lastly, because his final helix skill, where you replace his airstrike with a space laser, is so broken on this mission. Because you have to fight 3, like, big bosses, and they just fucking melt underneath his laser. Also, tragic line right there. If you didn't hear, he just screamed, "I'm a leaf on the wind," which is a terrible, terrible Serenity reference, which I may or may not have tortured another person with. One of my friends I introduced to Firefly, and throughout I kept saying and using the phrase, "I'm a leaf on the wind," to get them, like, used to it, so they'd be accustomed to it. And then when Wash dies, spoiler alert for Serenity, by the way, those are his last words before he just gets impaled in the chest, and he doesn't have any, like, last words or anything beyond that. And I just, like, I didn't even, like, fully realize what I was doing until afterwards, and I just felt like hot garbage. Because it's even worse because it was one of my best friends who, like, I actually give a shit about, not like some fucking high school, middle school, I talk to you in the hallways on occasion friends. Like, it was a really good friend of mine, and I accidentally subliminally conditioned them for torture. And to this day, I haven't forgiven myself. I'm not sure if they've forgiven me, or if they've even fully acknowledged how terrible what I did was, or even that it happened. But yeah, the moral of the story is don't watch TV shows with me that I've already seen, because I will be just generally a terrible person. That's just kind of me in general. I'm, like, not a fan of me, which is part of the reason why I'm so surprised that I've been, like, gaining subscribers and getting comments and likes, is because, like, maybe that's just, like, low self-esteem because I was, like, fucking miserable in high school. Which, like, I still have, like, a year or two to talk about high school experiences shaping me, because I'm not even 20. I'm turning 20 in, like, actually 20 days from now. So, I still have 2 years before talking about high school makes me seem dated and like I'm clinging to the past. But god damn it, for the time being, I'll cling all I want. Okay, here comes the Bone Crusher. Let's fucking crush his skull with bullets. Because I think I'm doing an extra... Oh god, I don't even know. I want to say like 30-something damage, because I picked one Helix that adds the doubles the amount of Helix rounds I have in my clip. Not Helix,
you get the idea.
what is
I'm
it?
betting you've got a fight
Tactical
ahead of you.
rounds in my clip. And I just took one that I think just buffs damage with the assault rifle by 18%. So hopefully we can just fucking carve through this Guardian arc.